Next on BGSU Brain Game, it is quarterfinals time. It is Kenton versus Olentangy Berlin. I think we better get ready for a synaptic sonic boom. Only one team can leave victorious. Who's it going to be? Only one way to find out. BGSU's Brain Game starts right now. And welcome to BGSU Brain Game, quarterfinal round. It is Kenton versus Olentangy Berlin. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for Kenton, led by Coach D'Aquino. In slot number 1, we have Richard, a junior. In slot number 2, we have Jackson, a junior. And in slot number 3, we have Ruby, a senior. Now for Olentangy Berlin, led by Coach Bird. In slot number 1, we have Pranay, a sophomore. In slot number 2, we have Harsh, a sophomore. And in slot number 3, we have Shri, a junior. All right, welcome to all of our players. We're going to start things off with the toss-up round. In this round, there are 10 questions, and they are worth 10 points apiece. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer, so everyone can take a big old deep breath and sigh of relief. So no pressure there. You may confer before buzzing in, and you can steal a question in this round. Are you ready, teams? Here we go. An academic task word that begins with an S to paraphrase information in brief form. The answer has 9 letters. That would be Olentangy Berlin. Pranay.
Simplify.
Cannot accept that. Kenton, chance to steal. Time. What we needed there was summarize. What do we call a bicycle designed for 2 or more riders? That would be Kenton. Jackson.
A tandem.
Correct. Multiple choice question. The pancreas produces juices that aid digestion. Where does the pancreas deliver these juices? Is it A, small intestine, B, the stomach, or C, large intestine? That would be Kenton. Jackson.
Small intestine.
Correct. A. Mount Rushmore consists of the faces of 4 U.S. presidents carved on the side of a mountain. From what type of stone is the monument carved? That will be Kenton. Jackson.
Granite.
Granite is correct. Often found on submarines, what kind of visual aid is composed? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Pranay.
Periscope.
Periscope is correct. A mushroom reproduces by means of what spore-bearing structures found underneath its cap? Time. Those are called gills. Often used in a laboratory, this machine is used to separate substances of different densities by, that would be Olentangy Berlin. Harsh.
Centrifuge.
Centrifuge is correct. The United States Constitution specifically lists the process by which new states may be admitted to the Union. What group has the power to admit new states to the Union? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Pranay.
Congress.
Congress is correct. Materials such as leaf, frosted glass, or wax paper all scatter light as it passes through, but do allow some light to pass. That would be Kenton. Richard.
Translucent.
Translucent is correct. Because they contain chromium and nickel, these steel alloys are resistant to, that would be Olentangy Berlin. Harsh.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel is correct. End of round. Let's take a look at our score. We have Kenton 40 and Olentangy Berlin 40. Doesn't get much closer than this, folks. Stick around. Our risk and reward round is coming up next. I'm Mark Hathaway, host of BGSU Brain Game. If you find yourself shouting answers from the couch during our show, we have a new club just for you. It's called the Brain Boosters. As a member, you'll receive an invitation to a Brain Game taping and a meet and greet with the cast and crew. But that's not all. Let's meet the starting lineup. With a donation of $60, you'll receive a year-long membership to the Brain Boosters, a Brain Game Stress Ball, and access to PBS Passport, a streaming library of thousands of your favorite programs. A $90 donation will get you the club membership, PBS Passport, as well as a Brain Game mug. Are you an avid reader of the New York Times? How about wanting to learn a second language on Babbel? Well, a $120 donation will give you a year-long subscription to either service, membership to the Brain Boosters, and access to PBS Passport. And finally, a donation of $150 or more will get you everything I just mentioned, a Brain Game Stress Ball and mug, a year-long membership to the Brain Boosters, PBS Passport, and a subscription to either Babbel or the New York Times. And let's not forget, you'll receive our monthly preview guide as well. So, what's your answer? You have 3 seconds remaining. There's no time limit on joining. Thanks for supporting WBGU PBS, and we will see you at the next BGSU Brain Game. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. We are tied. Kenton 40, Olentangy Berlin 40 points. Before we move on to our next round, though, let's welcome some new players to the game. For Kenton, in slot number 1, we have Tate, a sophomore. And in slot number 3, we have Presley, a junior. And for Olentangy Berlin, in slot number 3, we have Mano, a sophomore. Welcome to our new and our returning players. This is the risk and reward round, and it goes a little something like this. Both teams, you're getting the same questions. First 9 questions, 10 points apiece, no deduction for an incorrect answer. The 10th question, however, is the risk and reward question. You may risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on a topic that we give you. You get it right, you get the points. You get it wrong or a non-answer, I'm afraid we're going to have to take those points from you. However, if you do not like the topic, you can simply pass. Sound good? All right, well, since our teams are tied, we did a coin toss in between rounds. Kenton won that coin toss. They will be sticking around. Olentangy Berlin, you are off to isolation. All right, Kenton, are you ready for your risk and reward round? All right, starts right now. Which American folk hero was a lumberjack who logged on the Big Onion River? That would be Jackson.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan is correct. Multiple choice question. According to the Fortune 500 list, what American company had the most revenue in 2024? Was it A, Amazon, B, Apple, or C, Walmart? That would be Jackson.
Walmart.
Walmart is correct. According to the United Nations, which has more countries in it, Africa or Europe? That would be Jackson.
Africa.
Africa is correct. 54 versus 44. Name the biblical woman that Samson loved. Jackson.
Leah.
Incorrect. Delilah. In music, what is the relative minor scale for the key of C major? Time. A minor. Artist Albrecht Dürer is what nationality? That would be Jackson.
German.
German is correct. In the sport of curling, how many players make up a team? Is it 4 or 5? Jackson.
4.
4 is correct. In what country can Mount Rakaposhi be found? Mount Rakaposhi. That would be Jackson.
India.
Incorrect. Pakistan. I can't guarantee the weather will be perfect, but I can guarantee we'll have a good time regardless. Spell guarantee. That would be Jackson.
Guarantee.
Correct. Risk and reward time. The subject or the topic is trigonometry. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments.
Let's go 30. Yeah, go for it.
Let's go 30.
30 points, all right, on trigonometry. How many trigonometric functions are there?
6.
6.
Buzz in, please.
Oh, sorry.
That would be Jackson.
6.
6 is correct. That is the end of the risk and reward round for you. It is now time to clear your score. Head out this direction right behind me. Isolation time for Kenton. All right, let's bring back in Olentangy Berlin. Come on in. Welcome back. Are you ready for the risk and reward round? Let's get started. Which American folk hero was a lumberjack who logged on the Big Onion River? That would be Mono.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan is correct. Multiple choice question. According to the Fortune 500 list, what American company had the most revenue in 2024? Is it A, Amazon, B, Apple, or C, Walmart? That would be Harsh.
Amazon.
Incorrect. It is Walmart. According to the United Nations, which has more countries in it, Africa or Europe? That would be Mono.
Africa.
Africa is correct. 54 for Africa and 44 for Europe. Name the biblical woman that Samson loved. That would be Prenay.
Catherine.
Incorrect. Delilah is what we needed there. In music, what is the relative minor scale for the key of C major? That would be Prenay.
A minor.
Correct. Artist Albrecht Dürer is what nationality? That would be Mono.
German.
German is correct. In the sport of curling, how many players make up a team? 4 or 5?
Five.
That would be Prenay.
5.
Incorrect. 4. In what country can Mount Rakaposhi be found? Mount Rakaposhi. That would be Mono.
Papua New Guinea.
Incorrect. Pakistan. I can't guarantee the weather will be perfect, but I can guarantee we'll have a good time regardless. Spell guarantee. That would be Prenay.
G-U-A-R-A-N-T-E-E.
Correct. Risk and reward time. The topic is trigonometry.
Oh, yeah.
You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments. What say you, Olentangy Berlin?
30.
30 points it is. On trigonometry, how many trigonometric functions are there?
Okay. Sine, cosine, tangent, CSC, secant, and cotangent. 6.
Time. Not in time, correct? It was 6. Unfortunately, you do lose those 30 points. That is the end of the risk and reward round for you. Let's clear your score and let's bring back in Kenton. Come on in, Kenton. All right, it's time for these two teams to see where they stand. Olentangy Berlin has 60 points. Kenton has 130 points, but we're just getting started here, folks. The category round is coming up next, where we have questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points, and the deductions, they're going to start. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Olentangy Berlin 60, Kenton 130 points. Before we move on to our next round, let's welcome some new and returning players. For Kenton, in slot number 1, we have Kale, a junior. In slot number 3, welcome back Presley. Now for Olentangy Berlin, in slot number 2, we have Akil, a junior. And in slot number 1, we have Martin, a senior. All right, category round. Goes a little something like this. There are 6 categories to choose from. Inside each category are questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points. But I must warn you, deductions do start now. So if you go for 10 points, you're risking 10 points. You go for 25 points, you're risking 25 points. There is, however, one double or nothing question hiding somewhere in there. Double the points, no pressure. Could be a big game changer. You may confer before buzzing in, and you can steal a question in this round. All right, Olentangy Berlin, since you are at 60 points, you get to make the first selection.
Let's go for famous quotes for 15.
Famous quotes for 15 points. Correctly identify each person who made the following statements. Early to bed and early to rise, that would be Kenton. Jackson.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin is correct. Kenton in control.
Let's go synonyms for 20.
Synonyms for 20 points. I will give the number of letters in the word and provide a few synonyms. You provide the synonym that begins with the letter B. 4 letters. Daring, courageous, that would be Kenton. Presley.
Bold.
Bold is indeed what we were looking for. Kenton in control.
Go synonyms for 25.
Synonyms for 25. 8 letters. Lovely, stunning, that would be Olentangy Berlin. Martin.
Beautiful.
Beautiful is what we're looking for there. Olentangy Berlin takes control.
Synonyms begins with B for 10.
For 10 points. Synonyms. 3 letters. Acquire, obtain. That would be Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
Buy.
Buy is what we're looking for. Correct. Olentangy Berlin in control, making a move.
Synonyms begins with B for 15.
Synonyms begins with B now for 15 points. 5 letters here. Create, form. That would be Kenton. Jackson.
Build.
Build is what we were looking for. Correct. Kenton takes back control.
Let's go synonyms for 30.
Synonyms now for 30 points. 5 letters. Wide, extensive, comprehensive. Kenton. Jackson.
Broad.
Broad is what we were looking for there. Kenton in control.
Who makes it for 20?
Who makes it for 20 points? I will describe an item. You reply with the name of the company that makes it. Who makes the popular social media platform Facebook? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Mano.
Meta.
Meta is correct. Olentangy Berlin takes control.
Who makes it 30?
Who makes it for 30 points? What company makes the cereal Cheerios? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Martin.
General Mills.
Correct. General Mills. Olentangy Berlin in control.
Who makes it for 25?
Who makes it now for 25? Which sports equipment manufacturer makes the footballs used in the NFL? That would be Kenton. Presley.
Wilson.
Wilson, correct. Factory right here in Ohio. Kenton in control.
Let's do fill in the blank for 20.
Fill in the blank for 20 points. This is the double or nothing question. Song by Adele, Rolling in the Blank. That would be Kenton. Presley.
Deep.
Deep is correct. Double the points and in control.
Fill in the blank for 25.
Fill in the blank for 25 points. The Tennessee Williams play the blank menagerie. That would be Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
Glass.
Correct. Olentangy Berlin takes control.
Fill in the blank for 30.
Fill in the blank for 30 points. Poem by William Shakespeare, The Phoenix and the Blank. That will be Olentangy Berlin. Mano.
Sun.
Incorrect. Kenton, chance to steal. Time. Turtle. The Phoenix and the Turtle. Olentangy Berlin in control.
Quotes for 30.
Quotes for 30 points. I'd rather be right than be president. That would be Henry Clay. Henry Clay. Olentangy Berlin in control.
Quotes for 25.
Quotes now for 25 points. We stand today on the edge of a new frontier. Kenton. Jackson.
Kennedy.
More specifically.
John F. Kennedy.
Correct. Kenton in control.
Let's go farm equipment for 15.
Farm equipment for 15 points. This is the image category. Take a look at this image. Identify this piece of equipment. That would be Olentangy Berlin. Mano.
Reaper.
Incorrect. Kenton, chance to steal. That would be Jackson.
Combine.
Combine is correct, or a wheat harvester. Kenton in control.
Farm equipment for 20.
Farm equipment for 20 points. Identify this piece of equipment. That would be Kenton. Kale.
A header.
Incorrect. Olentangy Berlin, chance to steal. Time. That is specifically known as a corn combine. Kenton in control.
Famous quotes for 20.
Famous quotes for 20 points. An iron curtain has descended. That would be Olentangy Berlin. Martin.
Winston Churchill.
Correct. Olentangy Berlin in control.
Famous quotes for 10.
Famous quotes for 10 points. A house divided against itself, that would be Kenton, Jackson.
Jesus Christ and Abraham Lincoln.
Correct. Kenton in control.
Farm equipment for 30.
Farm equipment for 30 points. Identify this piece of farm equipment. That would be a hay baler. Kenton in control.
Let's go fill in the blank for 15.
Fill in the blank for 15 points. This is a movie. The Blank Knight Rises. That would be Kenton, Jackson.
Dark.
Dark is correct. Kenton in control.
Who makes it 15?
Who makes it for 15 points? Who makes the popular athletic apparel brand that features an X? End of round, that would be Under Armour. Let's take a look at our score. We have Olentangy Berlin at 145, and currently in the lead is Kenton with 320 points. We're going to wrap things up with our brainstorm round. It's coming up next. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Olentangy Berlin, 145 points. Kenton with 320 points. Before we move to our next round, let's welcome in slot number 1 for Kenton, Jack. And Jack is a junior. So welcome to you and the rest of our returning players. This is the brainstorm round. It all comes down to this. Each question in this round is worth 20 points apiece. Negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in, however, no stealing. I repeat, no stealing in this round. Kenton, Olentangy Berlin, are you ready for the brainstorm round? Are you ready at home? Because it starts right now. In 2023, this Miley Cyrus song spent 8 weeks. That would be Kenton. Presley.
Flowers.
Flowers is correct. In baseball, what is an RBI? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Martin.
Runs batted in.
Runs batted in, correct. Mom prepared 3 gallons of soup. How many 1-cup servings can she serve? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
48.
Correct. Which island country located south of Turkey has its capital? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Martin.
Cyprus.
Cyprus is correct. What is the only continent without a desert? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
South America.
Incorrect. Europe. The light year is a unit for measuring what? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
Distance.
Distance is correct. What is the name of Jeff Bezos' space company? Kenton, Jackson.
SpaceX.
Incorrect. Blue Origin. What is the official language of Bahrain? That will be Olentangy Berlin. Martin.
Arabic.
Arabic is correct. Found in the Gulf of Alaska, what island is best known for its large brown bears? Time. Kodiak Island. In 1767, the Townshend Acts placed a tax on what beverage? Kenton, Presley.
Tea.
Tea is correct. What do we call the fat-like substance associated with arteriosclerosis? Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol is correct. Give the chemical symbol for antimony. That would be Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
SB.
SB is correct. The 1988 American Western movie Young Guns was based around which famous outlaw? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Akil.
Billy Pilgrim.
Incorrect. Billy the Kid. In which sea off the coast of Queensland could one explore? That would be Olentangy Berlin. Martin.
The Pacific Ocean.
Incorrect. The Coral Sea is what we needed there. What is the science term starting with an I that refers to not carbon-based? That will be Kenton, Jackson.
In
time. Inorganic is what we needed there. Olentangy Berlin has 225 points, and our winner with 320 points is Kenton. Let's give both these teams a big round of applause. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, let's come around, meet in the middle, shake hands, bump some fists, and we will see you at the next BGSU Brain Game. Come on out, everybody, get some TV time.